Hello, everybody. My name is Esben. I have a small restaurant in Oslo called Maimo, and I actually brought my head chef with me today.
Hello.
Just quickly, Maimo opened 7 years ago. In the beginning, I just wanted to do good food. It was very simple premises. Like, I wanted to cook food that represented where we were in the world, or where we are in the world. And to be honest, it's quite difficult to do that because Norway is very cold. so there's not a lot of things growing most of the year, so it's quite a challenge. But we started off 8 tables. We were, I think, 3 or 4 in the kitchen and 3 in the dining room. And we worked very, very, very hard, as I'm sure all of you are used to. It was a case of making it happen. And it was a case of doing reservations and filleting the fish and, cleaning the dining room. We did everything ourselves. And then slowly we got some success, or we were busy at least, and we got more staff.
I arrived.
And we had people wanting to come and work with us. And it's funny how we always talk about sustainability on these kind of events like this, with the food, but we actually rarely talk about how are we creating a sustainable environment for ourselves. Because to be honest, we're all a bit crazy, I think. We're all a bit obsessed with this, this drive to create some sort of perfection, if that even exists. We get up in the morning and we kill ourselves every day, this daily grind of delivering food to people, and you fall asleep and you wake up and you fucking do it all over again. And it's kind of crazy when you think about it, that you spend 16 hours of your day, every day, cooking food for people, But we love it.
Yeah, don't even cook for my mum.
No. So it's a crazy thought that that's our life, We never questioned how we worked. We just grind it on every day, And then in Norway, you have this legal obligation to log all your hours you work. And I must say a lot of restaurants get creative with the way they log their hours, because obviously there is a limit to how much you can work. I'm sure this is the same in every part of the world almost. But we decided, you know what, we're not gonna lie. I know we work too much, but we're going to log every single hour we work. We're not going to lie about it if somebody comes and knocks on our door, the authorities.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. So when the authorities came knocking, they looked at our hours and basically, they weren't happy, I can tell you that. So we were like, what the fuck are we gonna do? This is what we know, right? This is how we work. We don't count our hours. We don't say, all right, 8 hours, time for a break, That doesn't exist. But we were forced to look at the way we worked. And it was the best thing I've ever done. I have to be honest. So what we did was we sat down and we said, all right, we have to change. It's not a question. We have to do it because the authorities are basically watching us now. And it was big in Norway, big in the media. Maimo exploits young people, and it was,
I felt exploited.
Yeah, you felt exploited on a different level. So we sat down and we said, right, what are we going to do? What we did was we said, all right, let's create some sort of benchmark for ourselves. Let's say, right, the authorities want us to work a normal working week, which is 40 to 50 hours, I think. Say, all right, That's the benchmark then. Let's see if we can actually make that happen at a 3 Michelin star restaurant. Let's see if we can make 40 to 50 hours happen. And I was skeptical.
I didn't think it would work.
No, nobody in the restaurant thought this is a fucking dream. Nothing good can come out of it.
Because we kind of threw them a bone first, right? We went from 5 to 4 days.
Right, so we worked 5 days a week. We said, right, we're going to work 4 days a week. Right. And what happened?
It was perfect.
I think what was funny was that all of a sudden, because what I was scared of is people losing their sensibility, losing their connection to what they did. I didn't want my chef de partie to be off because what was going on in his station, who would cover his ass, you know? So there was this, I was very nervous because I think cooking is about connecting to what you do, and if you're not there, you're definitely not connected to what you do. However, we saw the change of mentality in the people that worked with us. I thought they would be bored, but they were more happy. They were happy when they walked through the door, they were energized, they were excited, and we said, wait a minute, maybe we're onto something here. Then what?
Then you proposed 3 days a week. I didn't think it would work.
No.
It was stupid, like.
Yeah. And
What do you do 3 days a week, like?
Yeah. And I think that was the general response from everybody working in the restaurant, is say, look, we traveled to come to Norway and work at this restaurant. Why, then what's the point if we're only going to be here 3 days a week? And I said, okay, fine, let's just try it. Let's just try it, guys, and see what comes out of it. If it doesn't work, we'll figure something else out. And the effect was immediate. If we thought they were energized on the 4 day, the 3 days were like looking at like fucking Duracell rabbits coming through the door. They were, you know, man, they were coming in, guys were coming in full of energy, wanting to crush it every single day, because we're still the same. Even though the staff work less, we still demand absolute perfection every single day. They're there, right? So when they came through the door, they were like, oh man, today is the day. Today, it was like match, what do you call it? Like game day, every day, you know? And the days they were off, man, they were coming in. They were saying, what's going on today? Is something going on? I was like, no, man, you have to go home. Like, you can't be here. So we started making sure we organized trips to farms, to go out to visit fishermen, travel around Norway, because most of our staff travel to Norway from somewhere. So we started doing trips.
Go up to Finnmark, kill some reindeer.
Kill some reindeer, drink some blood, you know, do all those things. And we saw that people, like, the staff had time to do it, and they wanted to do it, because we tried to do it before, and the people work 5-6 days a week, and they say, right, on your day off, man, we're gonna...
Let's go milk some
let's
cows.
Go, milk some cows. And they were like, oh, okay, I was like, yeah. So now, there's this hunger for more, which I think is amazing.
Yeah. I think it's nice as well that, like, you know, we all do things before we become chefs.
Right.
Like, we all had activities and hobbies, and now it's okay to pursue those things again.
But it's kind of a taboo.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
it's
exactly.
Kind of, you can't really say, because as cooks, we're kind of shaped by these hours, right? We're like the hard work and like our dedication to our craft and all these things. This is what we identify with. But why is it not okay to say, you know what, we still want to be an ambitious cook. We still want to be the best we can be, but you know what? I also want to see my kids, man. You know? It's kind of like a...
That's not okay.
That's not okay. No, I know. Sorry for saying it even. And I think it's a crazy notion that we as cooks focus so much on sustainability, but we kind of forget ourselves in it. And I know it's my restaurant. I know it's our dream, but it's still based on my ambitions, you know? And then we all kind of get behind it, and we all buy into it, and we do it together. but I can't demand of people to like forget their lives, basically, forget who they are, and all they can identify with is this dream that we like that I created, basically. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. So we wanted to change that, and I know it's kind of bullshit. Like, I felt a bit bad going on here because we're talking about world hunger, and then I'm gonna come up here and talk. Oh, we're gonna work less, and it's.
But working less, you might spend that extra time working on world hunger.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So, all I want to say. And we were standing behind there, and I was like, I picked the wrong topic, man. This was the mistake. But all I want to say is this obsession of ours. Let's make it healthy, guys. You know, let's not kill ourselves in the process. Let's make sure we can last the long run. Let's not do our 5 years or 10 years or whatever it is, and then. We got back problems, or we got psychological problems, so we have to step out of the business, which happens so much. Let's try and see if we can make this business sustainable for ourselves. And I know our model doesn't necessarily work for everybody, because we all know how the margins are at restaurants. Man, I know. But we should think about it. And we should look, where can we make a change so we can make a more sustainable life for our cooks, our waiters, our busboys, our dishwashers, the administration, whoever it is. Let's make sure they can have a life and love their job at the same time. All right? So, yeah, let's not forget who we are. That's all I have to say. You didn't say hello. That's it.